Hey, my name is Jason Nicholson and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I want to talk to you about the drop in mortgage approvals. It's been that way for the last 3 months, and ultimately this is going to have an impact on house prices and the housing market if we're not getting people able to purchase properties. I've also got some new data from the HMRC on the amount of transactions that happened in March and April, and it's quite a shock contrast in the volume of properties sold over those 2 months. So if you're new around here and you haven't done already, do make sure you subscribe to the channel over there and hit the bell notification. We've got new property content every single day. We talk house prices, interest rates, property investing and much more. And let's get some views on this video. How do we do that, you ask? Simple. Smash like, tickle like, do something to the like button. That really helps with the YouTube algorithm and massively helps the channel grow. So thanks to everyone that does that. So mortgage approvals are down. Now, it's interesting because we've had some data in the last few days that have said that buyers entering the market are up. Now, they could be cash buyers. There could also be people that are on a remortgage as well because they're changing property and they refinance that way, because I've got some data on that as well. But this doesn't bode well for the market longer term. Obviously, to have a good busy market, you need new buyers coming into the market. And if some people aren't getting approved for a mortgage, that's going to make things significantly harder for those people that want to sell properties. You've also got to look at the fact that new listings are at a 14-year high. There's lots of new listings coming onto Rightmove and all the other platforms, and estate agents are taking on lots of stock. So we need buyers to back that up on the other side. So what's going on with the mortgage market? Well, the amount of people that were approved for a mortgage in May was 60,500. Now that's down on the previous month, 3,100, and that's the third consecutive month that mortgage approvals are down. Now that is going to be for various reasons. They haven't elaborated on that, but it does show that there's going to be less buyers, and that's not a positive sign for a strong property market. We need lots of people constantly coming in to buy those properties. It also isn't going to be great for people considering building these big projects and housing estates, which the government are promising us. They're saying we're going to get 1.5 million properties. Well, if you're a builder or a developer, you're going to look at this data too. You're also going to look at the data and look at the fact that the interest rates aren't expected to drop as quickly as they were now, and possibly delay your project or just not do it at all. And so that is a consideration when we're looking at all of these kind of things of what could ultimately happen. What about remortgages? So this is for new mortgages. And so for remortgages, it's slightly different. So the approved for a remortgage in May was 35,300, which is up 1,600. So it's a lot more positive on that side of thing. And that's because there is a lot of people with equity, so there's slightly less risk for that, and you've got a proven track record. It's often easier to get a remortgage than to get that first initial mortgage when you're starting out. So remortgages are a little bit better. But what about property sales? The HMRC has given some data now because they get all of the data through the stamp duty that's collected, unfortunately. And so in March, sold properties was crazy, as it can expect. So in March of this year, there was 177,000 properties sold. Now, that makes sense because a lot of people were trying to beat that stamp duty increase. So solicitors were working overtime. Everyone was pushing chains to get them complete in order to make sure all the transactions that could be done happened in March. And it was very, very busy. Everyone was saying that. Rightmove, solicitors, Zoopla, mortgage lenders, everyone was saying that it was very, very busy. So what is it like now, which is traditionally a busy time of year as well? Well, in April, the data dropped significantly to 64,000 properties sold. That's crazy. And that shows all of that momentum was there to push those transactions through. And it correlates with people saying that the market is expected to be slow for the rest of this year. Now, other places have said that they're seeing the market fairly robust since this data. So this data obviously is historic. It's the April data. These people made the decision to purchase these properties probably in January, February, maybe even December. They didn't just wake up in April and say, you know what, I'm going to buy a 5-bedroom house and expect that transaction to go through and complete. It takes a long time for that sort of thing to happen. But what we can see is that it did drop off significantly, but there is some data out there that we've had from Zoopla this week, where Zoopla have said the inquiries of new buyers is really busy at the moment and things are picking up again. And that is due to the fact that since a lot of this data has come out, things have got slightly more affordable. Mortgage rates have come down, which is good. They're ticking up a little bit now, but they did come down on a temporary basis. And affordability has improved. So the government went to lenders and they said, look, relax your affordability criteria. Let people borrow more money. They're looking to do things that they can to keep the market going. And lenders will want to do that. I think we'll see some of that happening this year. Maybe they won't drop the rates as much as we were hoping. Even a few short months ago, we were expecting rates to come down significantly this year. But that's kind of on pause at the moment. So what lenders might do is allow people to borrow more money, to pass the affordability checks that little bit easier. And that takes the sting out of that stamp duty hike that you've got. So if you're a new buyer and maybe you had a 10% deposit to buy your property, maybe now you consider just putting a 5% deposit in, because there are deals at 5% and using the rest of that deposit towards that extra stamp duty. Time will tell, but the summary on this is that approvals did drop, and they did drop for the 3rd month in a row. That could be down to a lot of things. It could be down to credit, could be down to unemployment rising. There's lots of factors that have considered that we've got to consider on this. But since this data has come out, lenders have relaxed their criteria a little bit. So we might see next month a few more approvals that we didn't see in these early months of the year. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think it's a bad sign that mortgage approvals are dropping? Do you think that's likely going to impact house prices? Or do you think that this will change now we've got a bit of a relaxation in lending criteria? I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions below. Do smash like and subscribe. Do check out all the other content as well on the channel, including this video right here.